completing a transaction. It's every sale, every donut sale to me is like the first time. Just gives me immeasurable joy and satisfaction. Yeah, I mean, the more the merrier. I'd love to be part of a convention center. You know, I didn't come down here because I wanted to be in the hills, you know. I want to be where the action is. And I figure I don't have a right to complain. You know, it's like moving by the airport and complaining about the planes. Yeah, I don't feel that way. I figure whatever my neighbors do, I'll roll with it. I'll just adapt my businesses. Otherwise, I'm just not a good businessman.
Right.
But
like I live in the country, you know, and then people come out to the country and then they bitch about the rooster or the or this. Oh, it smells like cows out here or something.
yeah, yeah. No, I wanted to be downtown, and I like the challenge of having to adapt to whatever's here. You know. Well, thanks, Dave. Appreciate it very much. Let me know how you like. Give me an honest appraisal of your donut. David McKinley, ladies and gentlemen. The thing about Buffalo is every time you meet somebody new, you have to. It's kind of like when dogs meet. You know, they check each other out. They've got a thing they do, right? And Buffalonians are the same way. When Buffalonians meet for the first time, you first you talk about the parking, and then you talk about who you know in common. You know, do you know Russo? Yeah, you know. And once you get to about 20 names of people you know in common, then that ends that routine. The only thing that could make it more comfortable was if you were there joining the rest of us at Steve Cichon Park at 153 Delaware Avenue, where the donuts are made out of lard. And you could sit in our yard. And you can watch a guy with a suit and a big gun buy a donut. On Donut Tuesday, blue. You make a or two. Our donuts have holes. And I family oriented here on Donut Tuesday. Well, that was a little musical interlude for you. I feel kind of like Mr. Rogers. This was like one of our first customers, ladies and gentlemen, our favorite neighbor.
How y'all doing? Everyone's well? Good morning. Good morning.
Beautiful. Can you believe this beautiful day?
It's a beautiful Indian summer, as they say, October. In the midst of everything, the leaves are changing colors. It's 70 degrees. I'll take that.
Sure beats the October surprise. Remember that?
Yeah, actually, I wasn't here. That was 06. I had just got to Buffalo in 07, but I saw the pictures, and I was very scared.
Yeah, you just missed it.
Yeah.
I bought this place like, a month later.
Oh, wow.
So the destruction was still here.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot of trees. But, you know, Buffalo recovers. A little snow doesn't stop Buffalo, so we keep on moving.
Hell no.
Yeah, exactly. And you got, you know, fresh donuts here. You got the old-fashioned, you know, lard and glazed. Everybody could get a fill and enjoy your day with a nice little cup of coffee on a beautiful October morning.
I think this guy's done this before. Amazing skills.
I had a donut, so I had to, you know, shout out and represent. Yeah. So thank you. Appreciate
that.
All right.
Sneak out and take a break and just relax in the park here.
Okay, we'll do.
It's too nice up there.
Oh, yes.
Out here, I mean, to be up there.
Of course, we'll do. Y'all enjoy yourselves.
All right, nice seeing you.
Pleasure.
Okay, we got another lab specimen for our experiment and free enterprise. You downtown on Buffalo? You downtown on business today, or are you working with the?
Just gotta go to City Hall.
City Hall.
Yeah, take care of some paperwork.
Yeah, that's what they do there.
Yes.
We have a lot of paperwork with City Hall. So we kind of like are themed after them.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could just do it here.
No one's. That's a great idea. Are you in business? Are you getting like business
Yes.
permits and stuff?
Yeah, permit. Construction permit.
Oh, construction. You're a contractor? Or?
Yes. Yep. Contractor. Do fire repair. Fire restoration.
Repair?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Terrific. Nice insurance jobs.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
That's when people are rich, is when the insurance company's paying.
Yes. It's nice. It's nice to know that you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You have a good day.
All right. Good luck with your permit. Thank you. Say hi to Rosemary at the front desk in 301. That's where he's heading.
Change like singles or anything? I mean, I've got
Yeah.
singles left, but otherwise I'm all cleaned out.
All right.
Alright, we'll get one more.
They're delicious.
Is this new? I'm not really down.
Yeah. We sign up 2 hours a day.
Oh, it's only
We haven't opened yet. The official is 11:30 to 1.
we just took a long walk, so yeah, it was good in our favor. I'll spread the word for sure.
Oh, great. Hey, can I take your picture for our Facebook page?
Sure, sure.
I mean, you guys look like professional models.
You want us to stand?
How about right here? Well,
Yeah.
I apologize for the semi-muddy.
That's okay.
My donuts already empty.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'll be sure to like you guys on Facebook too and spread the word.
Yeah, the shortcut to find us up there is buffalodonut.com,
Yeah.
where you can do DonutTUESDAY.com.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you so much.
All right,
Wish
thank
guys
you.
the best of luck.
Well, I appreciate it. Enjoy the day. It's a beautiful house. See that? That's a repeat offender. They bought a donut, as you recall, just moments ago, 15 minutes ago, and then they came back for another one. Nice to see you, George Kunz.
I heard that. I thought Howard Coons might be watching right now, but he's in a meeting in Syracuse. But I just wanted to say real quick just how great the donuts are and how really wonderful it makes me feel having a fresh donut cooked the way you do, and it makes me feel like $1 million. You know, nothing less than $1 million. Not in the thousands or the hundreds of thousands.
Even with inflation, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. It's true, but it's a big donut. It makes me feel I'm in the middle of my workday. It makes me feel like attacking my job the second half of the day. I understand there's some nutrition to the donut too.
Now, this is a wonderful endorsement, but it looks like you're eating some lunch that you brought. Did you actually have a donut yet today, or are you just speaking from your past experience?
Actually, I'm going to have it as my dessert. I'm having my savory lunch.
Okay,
Now and then.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I think it's
That's best, because it could, you wind up like not eating anything else if you eat the donut first.
Right. And I understand that it's nutritious, but not that nutritious. That's all I want to eat.
Yeah, it is. You know, it's like everything you could dream of for nutrition until you get to the sugar coating.
Yeah.
And I'm the first to admit that the sugar coating, but everyone wants that. They want that crunchy sugar, vanilla-y, and which does, I love it too. That's the way I like to eat them. But that like undoes all the healthy lard and everything in there.
Howdy, thank you.
Tell everybody your name here.
Hi, my name is Eric Peterson. I'm a local resident of Buffalo, New York, and I'm a big fan of this house.
Well, thanks, Eric. We're a big fan of yours.
Thank you. You been there?
No, I mean you. We
Oh,
like
okay. I thought you were talking about my house. I didn't know you've been in my house before.
our Facebook friends.
Strange. Yeah. This house is.
I'm gonna check it out.
You should.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the oldest house on Pennsylvania Street.
No kidding.
Yeah. 1863 was the new section, and there was a one-story agricultural shack that was probably 1830s, 1840s. So yeah, it's beautiful. You gotta check it out.
What's the address?
It's 335 Pennsylvania Street.
335.
I'm working
okay.
on the porch without a permit right now. I'm
Well, you're
confident.
just doing the demolition part of it, right?
Oh no,
today.
it's pretty much done. I'm painting it right now.
Okay, well, that doesn't require a permit.
Yeah, I restored it to the existing. So if they want to come after me, that's okay. 335 Pennsylvania Street.
Right? No, I'm sure.
What's the bar over there at Pennsylvania that I used to hang out as a kid? Come on, Rendezvous. Club Rendezvous you're talking about?
Oh, over on Niagara. Okay.
Oh, that's on Niagara. That's not in Pennsylvania. It's at Niagara.
Well, it's kind of yeah. I'm right over by Kleinhans.
I see.
So yeah,
Great.
yeah, it's a great block.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna enjoy these donuts.
I was conceived on Richmond Avenue.
Really?
Yeah.
Right on the street?
No, at 6. I think it was 609.
Gotcha.
Lower. I was conceived in the lower.
It's better than the upper.
Yeah. Well, it's turned out okay.
Yeah, very cool, man.
So what do you think is going to happen? You had some opinions about you think they're going to like forget all about these crazy ideas of demolishing this block or what?
I hope so. It seems that that the new hotel down the street has some prospects as far as convention space, and I'm more of a fan of turning that into some usable space for conventions. It's got a hotel connected to it. I see a win-win situation, especially leaving this area alone as is, and not uprooting it.
Yeah, the Buffalo Grand Hotel seems like a real player in all this, and you're the first person that's ever mentioned it to me. You know, it's like nobody seems to take that seriously. It was on a couple TV stations. Mm-hmm. The news, I don't think has said a word about it, and I don't see it coming up in the discussions online of the people that care about these kinds of things.
Yeah, I just don't see I don't see the point in Erie County spending the money on something that a private entrepreneur is willing to front the costs for, and add to the city. So
it seems like they might have trouble, splitting the business with another big convention center when they're hoping to have enough business for one. What happens if they weren't factoring in having two, right? That's got to really
Very
nuts
true.
up the numbers.
Yep, for sure.
So what you're saying is to answer. Look at Tina's she's photobombing with a whole load of donuts. I love it.
I'm taking it to
Tina,
my friends that I'm kayaking with this afternoon.
you're
It's a Howard donut.
amazing life Tina
I'm
lives.
in the handicap space, so I'm gonna run.
You're just surfing the latte.
Love you.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Tina.
You're very welcome.
All right.
Next Tuesday.
Bye. A shout out to all of our cadets and friends. It's just a great day to just hang out at the park. I mean, there can't be anything better to do this afternoon than just sit under these trees on the Steve Seashon Park bench, watching all the suits zipping by, taking care of the important things to keep our lives on track for us. And this could be the last kick-ass summer day for this. Looks like we've got a new era cap employee coming over. Smart woman coming over to enjoy Steve Seashon Park. Bye.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
I'm Howard,
Hi, Howard.
Commissioner of the
I'm Rob.
Department of Coffee and Donuts.
Excellent. That's awesome.
Rob and Katie.
Yeah.
Are you neighbors of us here? You work close by?
We work at Blue Cross. So.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, it's a great day to take a walk.
Yeah, no, I love today.
Thank you. I feel like I always walk by and I'm like, can I get one?
Oh,
Has this always been here?
did you come by on purpose because you remembered it was Donut Tuesday?
I really did.
Wow, that always blows my mind when
Yeah.
this craziness actually works.
I did. I woke up and I was like, I have to get
Have you? Do you know anybody like that's had an experience eating our donut, or you're completely on like a solo mission?
I went on a solo mission.
Wow,
Like, I
it's
walked
leadership
past the
qualities
Yes,
there.
it is.
and I was like, I have to go when they're open. What is this about?
Yeah.
Wow, this is our chance to seed your building.
So is
Yeah.
City of Buffalo Department of Coffee and Donuts, Buffalo Ice Cream Museum.
Yeah.
Are you opening the ice cream museum too?
We're going to be doing
Yeah.
ice cream too, yeah.
Wow.
And something that isn't on the door, that working on the liquor license right now, is old-fashioned kind of retro piano bar.
Oh,
And
super cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So
This
now
is
you
right in there.
live here.
Oh, we don't.
No, you don't.
No, spend a lot of time here. I'm here every day, but
But people do live here, right?
no, we don't. We like to use it as we own it. We like to use it as a second home once we get
Because this, how old?
once it's not as spooky. It's really old. It was already here in the 1860s, but we don't know. I mean, the 1850s, and it was updated to Queen Anne. Like it has a new facade, for the Queen Anne styling. But not even sure yet exactly
No kidding.
how far back. And
Wow, that's phenomenal.
I think it was meant for two buildings because the way it's put together, and it took me like 10 years to. The plane of this wall is at a slightly different angle than that one on the other side of the turret,
Yeah.
and it has like a separate basement, and everything's, when you enter the joists and everything are at angles, so
Yeah.
it was actually built. So it was a silversmith had it in the 1860s.
Okay.
Man, I've got some of his forks. Somebody
Really?
from Hawaii contacted me and they said, they say Hiram Hotchkiss. I thought you might want them. I said, yeah, I do.
Wow.
It's so hard to decipher these things because they get changed over so many times that there's probably missing links
Yeah.
that make it impossible
Right.
to figure out,
How long have you owned the building?
Since December '06.
Okay.
Now they want to eminent domain. The county wants to destroy this whole block. They came over and interviewed me on the news 2 weeks ago. One of the plans to expand the convention center would be here. So, so that's a little bit exciting. We're hoping that doesn't happen.
Right.
Because I really kind of wanted to keep this forever.
Of
and
course, and it's a historic building. Wow. That's great.
So,
it's Howard and you're
Mary, yeah, Mary.
Howard and Mary.
She wrote for the paper for years, Mary Kunz Goldman. Hey, Matt, how are you? Nice to see you, sir. No, I can't. We're doing an interview, Dave. I'll get the door when you leave for you.
Wow.
And I've got a classic dump truck, and I made equipage for it. So, like, without calling any of my friends or any help, or even Dave, I could move this
Yeah.
anywhere I want.
wow.
I brought it down here from my shop, and it carries it like the space shuttle, and then sets it up.
Yeah.
It's the most awesome thing about this whole thing is just
Yeah.
how it's carried on the truck.
Yeah.
People never get to see that though.
Yeah.
But
Cool, man.
yeah, so it's completely portable, even though the booth is not designed to be.
Yeah. That's great. Well, it was nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you.
Howard,
Yes.
and
Hope
Mary.
to see you again.
Yeah.
Notice how beautiful the donut is.
It's a beautiful donut. It's a handsome donut.
I made them. I was going for consistent plump donuts this week, and I nailed it.
Are you calling me plump?
If you want me to, you're the customer.
Well, I got a haircut this morning, and also, the donut has no hair, which I think is very nice. I don't like hair on my donuts.
Oh, you're fine, sir. Everybody's used to show business these days, Hi, girls. See that? When you're the commissioner, you have a license to just say hi to everybody. It's fun.
Beautiful day here at the donut booth.
We've been selling a lot of donuts. I've seen a lot of familiar faces, some new faces. We just infiltrated the Blue Cross and Shield building.
Customers from Blue Cross.
Marketing people.
First-time customers.
They're spying on our booth marketing gimmick.
Oh, they were? I didn't hear a lot of the marketing conversation.
Yeah. I love marketing people. Was that somebody kicking the tires?
Yeah, she wants to come back. She said she doesn't